Hello everyone and welcome back. As you can see, we are in the back of the Sprinter. We're making some more progress. So yes, hello everyone, thank you very much for joining me once again in the back of the Sprinter. I really hope you had a good Christmas. I know that obviously with Tier 4 restrictions and stuff, some of you might not have been able to see your families, but I really hope you had a good day anyway. As you can see behind me, we are in the Sprinter and I have already fitted some worktops to the kitchen units. Now, I didn't film it because it was an absolute nightmare trying to do this by myself. I'd propped up the long bit of worktop on various different bits and pieces so I could actually get it cut and use my saw. But, as you can see, it is in and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I've even put the aluminium edges on and the centre bit, which separates the two worktops together, and also this end here. And I really love how this looks now. I think it just looks absolutely perfect. I did also buy a cupboard to go up here. Didn't like it. Just didn't like it. Didn't look right. And because of the curvature of the fan, it was kind of on the wonk of it. Just didn't like it at all, so I've decided to get rid of it. But we also have got a few other different bits and pieces. Unfortunately, I cannot get cracking on with today. But as you can see, this is the shelf that was going to sit above the cab, which is absolutely fantastic. It really is a good bit of made kit. Somebody has gone to the time and effort of making this, and it really does look fantastic, the way that they've done the edges. All I need to do is wait for my fabric that I've done on the back doors and round the edge here, because I'm going to wrap this, it'll actually be this side. I'm going to wrap it, obviously, in that carpet material, and then I will place it in the top there, which will allow me to probably cut down some of this frame material here and bolt the frame to the edge here. So that will make everything a lot more sturdy as well, because this is going to get bolted to the van in the original places where the sun visor strips are, and also where the hooks are just above the seat belts. So that's going to make that frame really strong, because it's going to be bolted to the van and then screwed to the side of this. So I can't wait to get that in. However, that's probably going to have to be next week now, because like I say, I'm still waiting for the fabric to arrive. Talking of the fabric, I also still need to do this sliding door here. So again, that will get done at the same time. I've also done some tidying up jobs as well. So I've gone down the edge here using this saw. I actually don't even know what this saw's called. All I know is it is exactly the perfect job for that. So it's got the little blade on the end, and it allows you to go down the edge, which I've done all the way down here as well, and I've contoured it to the side of the van. And again, looks pucker, really happy. So my main aim today is to try and build the frame for the bed, or at least get a lot of it done. I need to order up some slats for the actual mattress to sit on, but for now what I really want to do is just build the frame. I've also got a couple more packs of cladding as well, because I'm going to clad the front of the bed as well. And then after the bed, we will then start to build probably a cubicle for a toilet, hopefully. I'm just going to see how we get on today, because I know that building this bed frame isn't going to be the easiest of things. With this bed frame, I have bought a couple of bits that might help me. I've bought these steel joist hangers. Now, obviously they're meant for hanging roof joints and stuff, but I think the way that these are formed could be perfect for me to bolt the bed frame down. So I bought 4 of them, so I might bolt them in all 4 corners, and that will just give it, the wood, a nice length to slot into there, and also to come upright as well. So I think that's going to be a really nice little addition, which might help me in building this bed frame. So obviously 4 corners with them. I do want to have a metal frame inside, just welded up, so that I can then bolt the wooden frame to the metal frame as well. So that'll be taking a trip to LRP just to get that welded up. I just want 2 steel U box sections made up really, and then like I say, welded. What I'll do is I'll cut into the floor, into this wooden floor that's in the back section here, and then I will weld those 2 metal U-box sections, and then I can then screw the bed frame to that, just to make everything a lot more sturdy, because I'm going to want to keep a load of spares and stuff underneath there as well. So I just want to make sure that that is completely sturdy, nothing's going to move, the bed's not going to drop, everything will be nice and sturdy. So let's get cracking with this bed frame. so as you can see, the frame is all built up, and that's as far as I can go really for now, because I need to buy some slats, some bed slats, and I'll do 2 portions of bed slats, one there, and then I need to order up a custom mattress because it's not quite long enough for a normal mattress. It'd be wide enough for a king size, but it's not quite long enough to actually house the king size. It's about 25mm off. So I just need to order up a custom mattress and the bed slats, and that is the bed done. What I've done though is, if we go around the back, I'll show you what I've done. Okay, so join me around the back now, and as you can see, I have cladded round the frame, make a nice little doorway. So that is going to be where all my spares and the toolbox is going to sit at the back. What I'm going to do now though is do exactly the same cladding onto the front. So unfortunately, once again, I've underestimated how much wood cladding I'm going to need. So this is all I've got, and I'm probably about a pack shy, not even. But I am going to buy myself a couple of packs because I'm still going to need to finish off the shelf once that's installed, and then I'll have to clad around that. So I'm going to need to order myself a couple of packs of cladding again. But, you know, the bed frame is done. That's nice and solid. I'm really happy with that. The only thing I really need to do now is buy the slats for the bed, and then obviously find a custom size mattress that will fit in there nicely. That way, any gaps and bits and pieces I will then fettle around with some finishing bits and pieces of wood if I need to. Might make it look a little bit nicer, actually, like a raised frame. So I might continue down the 2 sides there as well. I'll see how we go, see how it looks. But that, for now, is all I can get on with. Obviously, I'm hoping next week that a few bits and pieces might arrive, like the carpet material for the shelf. That way I can then fit the shelf above the cab, get that all cladded up, and then we will have a nice functional shelf there, and then that wall and everything will be completely done. I'm really happy with how this is starting to look now. It really is now looking like a camper. I'm really happy with the kitchen and the kitchen worktop units, everything. That worktop just finished it off an absolute treat. I'm super happy. I've also put my toolbox in here where it's going to now live forever. I haven't completely done it just yet because all I've done is 4 screws down into the van's floor, so it is nice and solid. However, I would like to strap it down further so I can then fit all my drawers, because with all those tools and bits and pieces in there, it does get really heavy and it will slide about, and yeah. And also I need to try and find a lock set for this, because I can't find the key for this, and when you are going about, the drawers open and slam shut and close, and it's really a real pain in the backside. So I need to make sure I buy myself a new lock before I start putting all the drawers back in. But I've still got so much room underneath the van, underneath the bed there, for all my spares, spare tyres, jack, everything, axle stands, the lot. I've still got so much room. I've probably got about the same amount of space I would have had inside the Mark 6 Transit total. So I'm really happy of how this is now turned out. I'm really happy with the bed frame. Obviously, like I say, once I get that all finished and get the mattress on, it's actually going to start looking like a proper camper. The only thing that I'm still humming and hawing about doing is building a toilet-y cubicle shower facility here. So I have got the space. I might do it. I'm not sure. So I'm going to carry on thinking about that. But like I say, that is all I have got for this week. So thank you very much for watching, and have a really good new year. And I'll see you in 2021.